39 people are dead because of me. I thought I was doing the right thing and protecting the best surgeon I'd ever known. I was chief of staff at a leading hospital, and O'Henry was my golden boy. He was Harvard trained and internationally published, and patients flew in from other countries just to have him operate. When he joined our team 5 years ago, our surgical mortality rates dropped by 30%, and our reputation soared. Quickly, he became not just a beloved surgeon, but a close friend. We'd have dinner together at least once a week, and even vacation together with our families. But the complaints started almost immediately. Nurses whispered that he smelled like alcohol during morning rounds. Residents claimed he was erratic during procedures, making dangerous calls that they had to quietly correct. Anesthesiologist Dr. Getzford filed formal reports saying O'Henry appeared intoxicated during surgeries and was putting patients at risk. I defended him every single time, sure that people were jealous of either his talent or his close relationship with me. When Getzford presented a list of concerning incidents, I told her, Dr. O'Henry has saved more lives this year than you have in your entire career. Maybe focus on your own performance instead of undermining our best surgeon. When ICU nurse Beth documented his slurred speech and unstable hands during a midnight emergency surgery, I wrote her up for unprofessional conduct and suggested she find employment elsewhere. The breaking point came when surgical resident Liam secretly recorded O'Henry during a procedure. He claimed the audio captured O'Henry laughing while the patient's blood pressure dropped, saying, "Oops, looks like someone's taking a little nap," as the patient nearly died on the table. Liam brought the recording to me, hands shaking, begging me to listen. But I didn't think the voice sounded like O'Henry, and I immediately doubted the tape was real. I fired Liam that afternoon and told him, Dr. O'Henry is a respected professional. I even had security escort him out. Manufacturing evidence to destroy a colleague's reputation is grounds for immediate termination, and I'll make sure no hospital in this state ever hires you again. Over 3 years, I fired 4 nurses, 2 residents, and 3 attending physicians who dared question O'Henry. I destroyed their careers, their references, and their futures, all because I believed O'Henry when he said they were jealous of his success and trying to bring down someone they could never become. Then came Talia's surgery, a routine gallbladder removal that should have taken an hour. Instead, O'Henry nicked her hepatic artery, and rather than calling for help, he tried to fix it himself while impaired. She bled out on the table after 4 hours of his fumbling attempts to repair the damage. The family demanded an investigation, and I had no choice but to comply. I was floored when security footage from the OR showed O'Henry stumbling during the procedure, his hands visibly shaking, at one point leaning against the surgical table for support. The timestamp revealed he had been in the parking lot 20 minutes before surgery, and traffic cameras caught him drinking from a flask in his car. But the real horror was still to come. Toxicology reports from O'Henry's hair samples revealed chronic cocaine and alcohol use. A forensic review of his past surgeries uncovered a pattern of preventable deaths, surgical errors covered up by falsified reports, and systematic blame placed on incompetent staff who were no longer around to defend themselves. When I confronted him, expecting denial or excuses, O'Henry laughed. He actually laughed. "You made this so easy," he said, still wearing his surgical scrubs. "Every time someone complained, you handed me their head on a silver platter. I could have kept operating wasted for years, and you would have kept finding a way to keep blaming the nurses. What a shame it's finally over." The investigation revealed that 38 patients had died unnecessarily under O'Henry's care. 38 families destroyed because I chose to protect a monster instead of listening to the professionals who risked everything to warn me. And the 39th death on my hands? Dr. Getzford took her own life 6 months after I fired her. Her note said she could not live knowing she failed to save those patients because no one would listen. Beth moved across the country and left medicine entirely, and Liam works at a veterinary clinic now because I made sure no human hospital would hire him. Now O'Henry is in prison serving 15 to life for second-degree murder. I resigned in disgrace and lost my medical license. But the worst part is lying awake every night, seeing those 39 faces, knowing that every single death could have been prevented if I had just listened.